Hello guys, it is Jead, and yes, we have a brand new season pass, so is it worth it? We're going to talk about it. However, we did get some absolutely shocking guaranteed team of the season packs that are much worse than even you're thinking right now. But it is Prem team of the season tomorrow, and we might have made a 6 million coin mistake. We got to talk about that as well, but yeah, let's jump into it. I hope you are having a minimum 7 out of 10 week so far, but let me know. And also let me know, who did we all get from the Serie A guarantee pack? Everyone let me know and I'll rate them out of 10. And what I'll basically do is everyone gets Modric, you'll get banned from the channel. But no, boys, what did we get from our Serie A guarantees? I've already completed mine, so it'll be in the back of upgrades. But there is a problem with this, okay? And when we said there's a problem with the guarantees that's worse than even you guys think, I can explain, trust me. So this is 3 squads, and we'll jump over onto Footbin so you can actually see them. Okay, so Serie A TOTS guarantee, you can see it's about 80,000 coins, and it's an 87, an 87, and an 88. Now, why is this a problem? Well, it's a problem for a few reasons, and it's worse than you even think, trust me, right? 88, 87, 87, already is 3 squads. If you guys know team of the season guarantees back in the day, and I'm talking like back probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5, used to be 1 squad, normally about 87, 88 rated, and that was like, this is going to cost a little bit, because obviously fodder back in those days didn't drop in dramatic value like it has done right now. And that was a problem back in the day, right? 87 rated squad, that's tough. Now you need 387, well, 2 87s and an 88 rated squad, and of course, we're also talking about the 1 of 3 week 1 TOTS player pack, which is not much like better, right? 86, 87, 88. So let's say you guys want to do all the team of the season content and do both of them. You would need 2 86 rated squads, 2 87s, 288. On top of that, you would need an 88, an 87, 87. The pure number of players you have to put in has one specific goal in mind when EA are doing this. Now, one, they want to try to raise the price of fodder. It didn't really work. I mean, okay, it did. Fodder did go up, right? You'll see 87s went up slightly, 88s went up slightly. So it did work, I guess, a little bit. What it mainly does, though, is try and get more cards out of your club, right? Because the amount of cards you've got in your club, if you like need to do all these squads, is so many players, right? It's how many players is that? I can't do the maths off my head. Is that 100 players, maybe? Like around 100 players? Just, I think it might be 99. 100 players from your club, right? All of them probably like 84, 85 and above, and a lot of them being 89, 88, whatever. It's a complete club drain. Now, that obviously makes sense because Prem Team of the Season, EA know that's a huge money pool for them. So they need a club drain so everyone goes to open packs for Prem Team of the Season. Kind of obvious. What makes this even worse was we opened these packs on stream. And now specifically, when I'm talking we open these packs on stream, again, let me know what you guys got in your Serie A TOTS upgrade. We opened a lot of them on stream. But we also opened a lot of the 1 of 3 week 1 TOTS player pick. Now, in theory, this is really good, right? You get to get a player pick, and we all have a player pick from the week 1 of Team of the Season. That's great, again, in theory. The weight of these, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I really don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Because actually, if we go back and forward, but if we jump back over, the problem with this is that we've got 4 Team of the Season squads, right? Between these 4 Team of the Season squads, what percentage of cards do you think is worth more than 100,000 coins? Maybe it's like 5%? Is it maybe less than that? Because the Serie A has a few, obviously. But how many Serie A cards do you guys think we were getting from these picks? We opened a lot, by the way. We opened a lot on stream just to see what they were like from you guys. From the rest of the world, you've got 1 card above 100,000 coins, it's just 2 cards. And then from the MLS, you've got Messi and a few others like Evander, and that's basically it. The Eredivisie the same with Veerman, and that's basically it. Like, the weight on them player picks, I think you would have to open, on average, 10 to 15 to get a mid. I think we opened something like 20 of them. And I think we got 1 mid, like, average card. I can't remember who it was. Like a 20, not 20, like a 50 to 100k card. Maybe like a Jacob Raymond from the Serie A Team of the Season. They're just shocking. Now, I think everyone should open gamble packs. It sounds so funny to say. Everyone should open gamble packs when it comes to Team of the Season. I just don't think those ones are worth it. Should you still open them? Probably. Like, it's Team of the Season. You have a chance to get a Messi. You have a chance to get a Modric. But they're just shocking value. EA missed the mark so much. And you guys seen the whole video yesterday was hyping those SBCs up. Because I thought they were going to be good. It wasn't like false hype. Normally, guarantee packs, no matter how good or bad team of the season is pretty decent. And you guys know we're pretty positive around here. It just wasn't good. And we did a whole challenge with them, and we had a fun time on stream. But part of the fun time was almost laughing at how bad the packs were. So let me know what you guys got. Maybe at least someone here got something decent. And we at least got a player SBC, right? A player SBC to save us all when the guarantee packs are so poor. But not really. The player SBC, couldn't even find it because they've named it Serie B TOTS Honourable Mentions. We got Paul... I'm not very good at Finnish names. We got Pod Japanlo, who's shocking, press proven. Like you know, I get it, right? Some of you guys will have like a Finland Road to Glory team, but that's still shocking content, right? Is there anything EA can do about that? If that guy deserves the team of the season and those are his playstyles, I guess not. So you can't complain too much when it's like a deserved card in game. We got Buzio, who does have intercept and technical, but just again, no one's using that. And then not Chow. God, is that racist? I don't know. Chow. We got Callow. Callow's got anticipate and intercept, but long ball again. The fact all of these cards are 92 really annoys me because they're not going to be evoable even like for stats. I don't know, like, and the other two cards in there actually look pretty decent for evos. I mean, the Podjaplano, not really, but the other two looked okay for evos. Just not really content, which means the only content was the guarantees, apart from, of course, the evolution. Now, the evolution, I think it's been overhated. The guarantees were pretty poor. Now, you might got something really good, but they were pretty poor. Columbus's Conductor is a free evo, and I've seen a lot of hate on it. I don't think it's shocking, right? I can put a Van der Ven in, which is pretty funny. I'm probably going to end up doing that just because it's funny, not because it's actually that good. But the way the evo seems to be for me is setting up for one more change. So you put someone in, it's like 88. Like, Desai actually looks pretty decent in it. You'll see there he goes 88, 89, 90, 90, 91. Obviously not going to play styles for a central midfielder. But because we've got 90 rated evos coming out very, very soon, even as soon as this Friday for certain positions, I think this is just setting someone up for a future change. So I would actually recommend going and using it. If you guys have base Fidel, maybe not the best card to try and link, but he's got a time warp cosmetic at least. But I think like this guy for future evos, you need a third playstyle push. You'll probably get that for the next centre mid evo. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I've seen a lot of hate on it. Look, it's a free evo, man. It's a free evo for a chain. I think everyone just wants that like 3 playstyle plus evo, and that's all we're waiting for. And because it's coming on Friday, everyone's kind of got that in their head. So this evo seems kind of shocking in comparison. I think it's got a place in the game. Now, you can't have every evo be overpowered, or no evos are overpowered, right? To have good evos, you have to have average evos. And I think for being an average evo for free, that's fine with me, right? That's absolutely fine with me. It was just the guarantee packs that got to me. But we did get a new season pass. A new season pass means a lot of new content, but also it means should we buy it and should we not? And you guys, I'm sure will have seen by now, because it got leaked a while ago, the main content with the season pass was actually the evo that comes with it. So we got something similar to last season pass where we have like a themed evo. I don't know if you call it a themed evo, right? Very quickly before that, we of course got the new seasonal stuff, which makes sense. Now this is based on the 2010 World Cup. They skipped the 2006 World Cup just to laugh at Italy, I guess. I don't know. But we've got things like weekly objectives. You've got El Tiburon, which is Carlos Puyol. You've got Xavi. You've got Fernando Torres. Obviously a lot of Spanish players who won the World Cup. Xavi Alonso, Capdevila, Spanish hero. You've got Cesc Fabregas, another hero. And then obviously Didier Drogba, with it being an African World Cup. Maybe they put Drogba in. And then Iniesta, Eto'o again, African World Cup, Casillas, and you've got all the weekly play stuff. So obviously make sure you go get your SP, whether you're buying the season pass or not. In terms of these icons, I think if you guys are anything like me, these are still not worth it unless you're going to put one of them and you guys choose one of these cards to go into your season pass evo. Then they're still not really worth going and chasing. I mean, you get some of them by accident, but like if they're still going to limit evos apart from season pass for these cards, then I don't know, not worth it for me. But go and do that. Go and get your season pass. None of the cards I'm too bothered about, to be honest with you. I will actually show you one that I think is interesting, which is the Eto'o card. The Eto'o card looks quite decent in one of the EVO I'm going to show you. And I think that's because he's got really nice base play styles. They pretty much give him no wasted play styles. They give him like all really good ones of finesse, low driven, technical, quick step, first up, tiki taka. Like he looks decent, right? And I'll show you him in the EVO. Apart from that, they're all pretty average. Like even ones like Fabregas, who should be a little bit better, they're quite average. Because cards like Xavi, they've give dead ball, game changer, inventive, long ball. You got cards like Fernando Torres, who yes has finesse shot, then has chip shot, precision head edge. I mean, like, and I'm not saying you got to be the guy who has to use 10 meta play styles, but I imagine most of your teams, unless you're a super fan of one of these cards, they just are not getting in. But onto the season pass, okay? Now, we're not going to cover everything in loads of detail because we don't really have time. You get some nice evos in here, like this defender evo that's at the back, you get 10 of. It's actually pretty decent. It's like a 10 chain evo, and as you can see, it does improve the rating, but actually it's quite nice for a little bit of a stat boost. Those are the kind of evos from the season pass I really like. They just make change you were already doing really, really easy, and obviously that's in the free tier. The main things to talk about is, of course, you guys will see the World Tour Silver Superstars, attacker, midfielder, defender. That's how it works. Make sure you don't choose the wrong choice by accident when you're auto-selecting these player picks. But yeah, you get the Evo there for the attacker, midfielder, defender, and we'll talk about the best options. You get some players, and I think some of the early door players are quite interesting. They're not in crazy, but for example, you've got a centre-back with quick step and intercept with 91 pace, 91 defending, and 90 physical, with also bruiser. Missing block because they can't make any card normal, can they? But a 6'2" lengthy centre-back, this Moomin card for me is like perfect for things like gauntlets, or maybe even just to try if you've got like a fun La Liga team. Who knows, right? But it's not shocking. The reason I like these cards is because you can get them so early on. So it is Nuama. He's got technical, rapid, low driven, looks fine. His in-game play styles, I remember seeing he has whip, but apart from that, pretty much perfect. Like maybe he'd had pinged, but pretty much perfect. Again, I like these cards because how early on you get them in the season pass. The problem I have with this season pass as we move on, and why I think I'm like so 50-50 if it's worth it. Now, remember, by the way, the actual World Tour Silver Superstar Evo is free. So you do not need to buy it to get them. However, there is, I guess, a bit of a catch with that is that the last one you unlock, of course, is towards the end. It is all the way back here, right? It is level 21. You could get the premium. I think you get a premium SP at level 20, but I don't think it's worth it. I think if you just were looking at this for the Evo, you can do it free and it's absolutely fine. The reason I was saying about the starting cards being okay is because when you get towards the end, like this is how I want to explain it, right? The actual most underwhelming thing for me in this entire season pass is level 30. Now, I think everyone's going to take the packs because you get 5 times 90 tradable, I'm not sure exactly when we'll get all the rewards from this, but it's probably going to be around Ultimate Team of the Season, or if not before, you can save it for Ultimate Team of the Season, maybe even La Liga Team of the Season. A 5 times 90 tradable for one of those teams is going to be crazy. Even if you just got the free tier and you got Xabi Alonso, you get a 6 times 90 untradable. But look at the two cards. Look at, like, if you're going to buy the season pass for the cards, you've got a Xabi Alonso with 2.5 playstyles with that long ball. He has decent playstyles in game, but they've also given him slide tackle, power shot, first touch. Now, he's the free one, of course. His stats are, like, nice, but I think by Ultimate Team of the Season, he'll just be another card. And for a level 30 in a season pass, I'm not saying he's bad, level 30 in a season pass, not really what you're after. Even the paid one in Iniesta. Now, stats-wise, this card's top. Like, actual stats-wise, of course, 95 passing, 95 dribbling will feel, like, insane in terms of how he feels on the ball in game. Defending and physical a little bit low, but it's Iniesta. 91 pace, 92 shooting. Again, they've given him incisive, technical, and inventive plus. And I know a lot of you guys say, like, inventive plus is like a second incisive, but I don't think you need both. Like, you can use inventive for through balls, and you have a lot of accuracy if you've got a gold, but when you've got incisive, I don't think you need it. He's missing rapid and quick step. He's missing, I guess, low driven. He doesn't have, okay, he's not a bad card. For a paid season pass, level 30 at the end of Team of the Season, I don't think it's worth it. I just don't. Now, is the season pass worth paying for? I think for the packs, I'm going to do it. I always buy every season pass anyway. I'm going to spend 500,000 coins. I like getting some of the Evos. I'll take, like, for example, the Casillas as another goalkeeper to throw into the team. Maybe he feels a bit better in game than Oliver Kahn does for me. And I'm going to take all of the packs where I can, open them, and hopefully during Team of the Season, you pack one decent card, you make it back. And also, with getting the level 20 premium pass, you get there a little bit quicker, which just is nice, okay? So yes, I'm going to buy it. I don't think it's a necessity to buy this season pass like it has been with previous ones. And for me, it's top 2 worst season passes with last season's. Right, we're going to talk Premier League leaks because we've got all the SBCs content leaked for Premier League. Is it going to be better than the Serie A, MLS, SBCs and player SBCs? We will see. We've got all the official stats as well, which is pretty nice. And we've also got that 6 million coin investment. We can't even call it an investment. I'll show you what guys I'm doing on the account, ready for Prem TOTS. But quickly, who are the best cards to do for this Evo? I think there are 3 best options. I'm going to go Hullet number 1. If you guys still have your Hullet at min rating or at least below 74, I think this Hullet looks so good. Now, I get that you've had a lot of Hullet Evos this year that have not been miles away from this, but look at the 3 playstyles, right? Tiki, Incisive, Intercept, also has Pinged. He's missing some key playstyles because this Hullet came out right at the start of the game when they nerfed these Silver Stars by giving them, like, some average playstyles, but I think that Hullet looks crazy. You've then got R9 as the obvious one. I kind of skipped past him. I'm not doing R9. I've used the Icon Swaps R9 for so long. I know a lot of people have. If you didn't get the Icon Swaps R9, I think you do this to have a chance to use him. 3 playstyle plus looks okay. I don't know. He's the most popular card by far. I get a lot of people are going to do him. As I said to you guys, I think Eto might be better. Eto's got really nice playstyles of rapid, quick step, and low driven. He has the incisive. He just has good playstyles. But also, like, I don't know. I just think it's a bit more fun than R9. Like, it's a new card and hopefully should feel as good in game. Doesn't have the 5-star like R9 does, but it's still really nice. I think another really good option for striker is Henry. Henry looks beautiful. I think that's the one card I might be doing. For me, it's like Henry Eto, bit of a toss-up. I might even do Hullet. I think I've still got Hullet lying around in the club somewhere if I didn't submit him into a silver pack by accident. Henry looks really, really nice. And then there is one more shout out. I can't find him. It is Jezinho. There's a few centre mids like Xavi look okay, but I think if you're going to do that, you just do Hullet. I mean, if you've not got Hullet, maybe go do Xavi. I think Jezinho into the 3 of them looks very, very underrated. I'm not sure how people have Jezinho, but he can play striker, can play left wing and right wing, so can actually get into your team if you, like, pack some different Team of the Season cards. I think in Team of the Season, it's underrated having a card that can play different positions because you end up packing loads of cards. Has that rapid, low-driven technical, has really nice stats in game, and he actually has really good play styles. If you take a look, not perfect, but tricks, their quick step, game changer, finesse shot, incisive, ticky, I would all say like top. And then you get first touch and power shot with the playstyle pluses. Jezinho is an underrated shout. I think not a lot of people are talking about. So that's another one. But let me know. Everyone let me know. Who are we doing for the World Tour Silver Superstar icon? And let's see if everyone's just doing R9 or Hullet, which I'm guessing a lot of people will. But maybe you're doing a bit more of a fun one. But boys and girls, we have got the full Premier League Team of the Season leaks in terms of SBCs and objectives with the stats. And I've not mentioned this in ages, actually. I do want to say, if you guys, I talk about the Discord a lot in these videos because I do believe it's like the best value out there because it's free. But I forget what to mention. We have the leaks channel down here. If you guys don't go on Twitter too much, you think, oh, I just can't be arsed staying up to date with leaks. The leaks channel in our Discord, right at the bottom, is basically a place where you go, oh, I can't be arsed like staying right up to date with all the different like leakers and stuff. It's just one channel where it puts everything in. So if you want that, I mean, it could be helpful for some people. So, you know, if you want that, go and join, get involved. But we've got the full leaks now. I think the problem they had during Serie A is this. Ready for this quick graph? This is the power curve in blue of the game of everyone's team, right? This is the power curve of everyone's team. Power curve, right? That's how everyone's team has been power curve-wise. This is how SBCs have been recently on the game, it feels like to me. just behind the power. It just feels like they've been almost going up at the different rates. They go up together, but like one's lagging. I feel like everyone's team, you get an SBC and they just don't get in the team, don't get in the team, and don't get the team. Now, the reason this happens is every now and then, like I would say once every 2 weeks on average, you get a little spike on the red graph where, for example, Marco Reus might go in someone's team, right? You then get a spike back here. Remember the 500k Evo goes in someone's team, but everything else in between is just worthless. I think that's what you end up with, right? So every bit of content in between these spikes, like this shaded bit here, this shaded bit here, is worthless. And we're going to basically see, can we get any Prem Team of the Season card or an SBC objective that has a little spike like that gets in people's team, and then obviously the rest will probably be worthless. But that's what we're looking for. That's how the power curve feels to me right now on this game. And let's talk about that with leaks. So first of all, have you guys seen these AI graphics going around with the way that people are doing for leaks? Like, yeah, I mean, the AI graphics, I mean, that seems to be what everyone's talking about. But we got Harry Wilson, SBC objective card, of course, official stats. This, to me, is the biggest objective card ever, in my opinion, because Harry Wilson, Welsh, I don't know, it just feels like an objective card. But if it is an objective card, those stats, rapid, finesse, and game changer, when we're going through these leaks, boys, what I will say is, I think this team of the season is so cracked compared to the one we've just had that the guarantees hopefully could be a lot better. Red rewards, hopefully, I'm very hopeful. There's a lot of hope in this. Could be a lot better. But overall, it just does look like a lot of the worst cards in Prem are still way better than like the average cards in Serie A, right? So Harry Wilson, that's an objective card. We'll have to see his in-game playstyles, but looks pretty decent. Game changer, still slightly underrated. We've got a Casemiro. One of the cards people said should have got an actual team of the season. I disagree. Could this be a card that gets people in people's main teams? Definitely. It will depend on the price of the SBC, but pinged, bruiser, intercept on a CDM is near perfect. If he's got ticky or incisive, anticipate, just the average playstyles that you really want to have, this guy could feel like a beast in midfield. And for you guys that run around with your DMs, he could be the one for you. Genuinely, could be really, really nice. That's one to keep an eye on, right? I imagine this will be the big marquee Friday SBC, in my personal opinion, because Man United and it's Brazil. So keep an eye out on that for tomorrow. If that's the big SBC we get, and we'll take a look on stream what he's coming in at, because EA could easily overprice it. The other big SBC could also be the Friday one. It feels like him and Casemiro kind of go hand in hand, is Mbuemo. Another Man United card. He's got that GGMU hype. This is definitely one that could be overpriced. A Man United attacker from Prem, because he's got that beautiful quick step and rapid combo, and they give him finesse. From the stats I'm seeing here, boys, I think if I had to put a guess on all of these cards we're going to talk about, I think this Mbuemo will be the spike card of like, oh my god, that actually gets in my team. Now, we need to see what positions he can play. He's right wing. They might give him some extra positions. I think you're going to want to play him right wing, is what I'm trying to say. I think he'll be 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I think you want to go and play him right wing because he's got a rapid and quick step. He's not got the lengthy body type, but he's still, I think he's going to be nice on the wing, whatever. What can I say? Are you guys completing this SBC, the Casemiro SBC? What are you guys looking to complete? I think that's going to be the big power curve shift for SBC. We do have some other ones, though. I'm interested in this one a lot because does this not look like one of the absolute best left backs in the game? And could be another. See what I mean? We're like way better than Serie A. It looks like when I showed you this before. Could we have multiple spikes? Could we see by the end of Prem Team of the season, your team has 3 or 4 of the SBC cards in? Could you actually have a team with Casemiro, Mbuemo, and Nico Riley? Probably not all of them. We're all getting some crazy teams right now, but I imagine at least one of those positions could be weak in your team. And a left back with jockey, intercept, and quick step. Now, there's one big thing here. If this card does not have Bruiser White, it goes from being possibly best left back like that you can get in your team for free, not free, but as an SBC, versus a pretty much like no one completing it if it doesn't have Bruiser White. And don't forget with Nico O'Reilly, I think everyone forgets this with this card about how good this guy could be. He's like one of the best left backs in the game. This guy is 6'4". So we're talking about like lengthy fullbacks, right? This guy is 6'4". He should be an absolutely insane card in game. So again, him and Mbuemo, Casemiro, all positive that these are official stats. Like, and I'm happy about that. It look not like we're back and we do that whole thing again. We do every week on FIFA, but it does look like promising. And here they all are. And you've also got a Caicedo that has intercept again, anticipate, and incisive. Doesn't look to me as appealing as the rest of the cards, not even as much as Casemiro. But again, if you're a Chelsea fan, I guess, you go for that. But he doesn't, like, he almost looks the worst, which is funny because you thought Caicedo might have a decent card. I'm going to guess Wilson's an objective, by the way, and I'm going to imagine all 4 of these SBCs. To be honest, maybe Caicedo, with the lowest stats they've given him, is actually an objective. It's him and Wilson as objectives, and maybe these 3 as SBCs. I would not put that past them. And so, here are all the official stats cards impacts tomorrow. And why am I showing you this, right? I want you to keep a close eye on the cards max 94 rated, okay? So look at the really good cards, okay? We've got some really nice good cards here. Keep an eye on the ones that are max 94 rated, specifically not the championship ones or whatever, but the ones from Premier League or the Women's Premier League, okay? So you've got Semenyo, SUBSRIBE, who have crazy cards. You've got Park, who has quite a decent, I mean, Rapid's not great, but has quite a decent card. You've got Timber, who looks like one of the best fullbacks in the game. You've got this Medema card, who I imagine will be really cheap, but she still looks really good. You've got Cherky, Ekatike, you've got Enzo Fernandez card, they give crazy playstyles too. João Pedro's card, they give crazy playstyles too. Bruno Guimaraes, you've even got a Reece James, right? Now, you do have some of the crappier cards down the bottom, like no offense, but Hall, Garner, like the crappy cards. But keep an eye on them cards, right? Because the reason I say that is new pack in the code, a max 94 Premier League or Barclays Premier League Women's League TOTS player pack. Do you know the max 94 TOTS pack we got this week? I did say, I think this team season is going to be a lot better for actually packing cards and upgrading your team. This pack, if it's the exact same way, it's repeatable every single day, and you can just go and do them, look at the cards you can get in this. Now, you're going to get them all first time? No, obviously not. But if you do this enough, surely you get a couple of SUBSRIBE, Timber, Enzo, João Pedro, Cherky, Reece James. Cards that have a genuine chance to improve your team. Ekatike. Are they all amazing? Are they all perfect? No. But all of these cards have a genuine chance to improve your team. The fact that pack is definitely coming back and it's not got championship as we currently see it, is just TOTS or TOTS breakthrough from those two leagues, 94 or lower. Really, really, really interested. Now, we're going to be live tomorrow on Twitch, guys. We're going to be doing, I've actually got a really good idea, I think, maybe. We're going to be doing a massive share play pack opening thing of all your guys' saved packs. So I'm going to talk about later where we should start saving packs. We're going to try and see how many of these cards we can tick off, almost like a collection book style from footies last year, if you remember. So come and get involved in the share plays if you're on PS or even on Xbox or PC with the Discord share plays. I think we're going to try and see, out of the 50, how many can we knock off on just the Friday night? And my guess is we're going to get most of the ones from the bottom row and probably tick off 25 to 30. That's my guess. We will wait and see. Can we get at least one or two cards from the top row? It'd be pretty cool if one of you guys ends up getting them on a share play. We'll see. There's only two cards at 4 playstyle plus, and even then, Bruno Fernandes has long ball, and the Khadija Shaw has like enforcer and power shot. So there's basically no cards with 4 good playstyle plus. Like we got Modric this week, but I am pretty hyped for just a lot of like the mid-tier cards in this team. But I did say I might have wasted 6 million coins, probably more than 6 million coins, just before Prem team of the season. So you're probably thinking, Jeed, what the fuck are you on about, my friend? Well, we've got some investments, we've bought some things, we're selling some things, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think you should do. Let's start off with what you guys should do, which is get pack saved. I say this every time for Team of the Season, but I've told you that Prem Team of the Season does look pretty nice. Get pack saved. Go to the upgrades tab, do your daily provisions, do your daily upgrades. I wouldn't do the 6x84 Serie A MLS unless you really want something from this Team of the Season. I would prioritize the other ones, right? Make sure double 86s, you're getting them done first. 14x83s. Now you can put Team of the Seasons in those. You can put your discard ones in. They're pretty nice, even though the weight of them is not great. Maybe you even start to save some of your player picks, right? Save some of your player picks ready for tomorrow at content time when we're ripping open these share plays. I'll definitely be doing the same. I'll be doing a little bit of a pack grind today and tomorrow to get as many of these ready for the stream as possible. Go and do the pack grind. The second thing is get liquid. Now, you don't need to get liquid straight away, but guys, I keep saying about how good I think this team is. Is it going to cause a small market crash? Possibly. I think some of the old Team of the Season cards could crash down Friday night and then go back up as people buy the weekend league teams. But me being the clever clogs I am in on 3 Ronaldinho cards. Now, that's not in that crazy, right? We're on 17, 18 million coins, but buying 3 Ronaldinho cards the day before Prem Team of the Season, when there's now an Evo for a Silver Stars Ronaldinho coming out. Let me cook, right? Let me cook. Basically, I bought all these for like 2.1 and below. Not even a great price. He's been hovering around 2.1 just like as it is. And even there might even be one lower now, right? I just keep buying them. I just keep buying these cards. Like, I'm going to buy this one there. Is this smart to do? No, I recommend everyone stays as far away from this card as possible, right? He's got an Evo out right now. I'm basically trying to almost price fix a Ronaldinho card. Everyone stay far away from that. But you guys will see on the stream tomorrow whether we're a pensioner, whether we're a peasant, or whether we're going, absolute riches and we're on 18 million ready for Prem Team of the Season. So why not add a bit of spice into the life, buy some Ronaldinhos. We've also got 2 McTominays as well. So I bought all these McTominays much safer at about 430. I'm going to try and sell around 500 as people get, hyped, ready buying their teams for Prem Team of the Season tomorrow. I think that one will be fine. Ronaldinho's, we'll have to wait and see. In terms of buying things ready for Prem TOTS, I do just think you should get liquid. You can definitely club stock some of the lower end Team of the Seasons that you think are pretty meta. So probably not too many from the Eredivisie, but if there's any Serie A or the MLS Team of Seasons, like even I guess Blackman, that you think are decently meta that could rise out of packs, go for it. I'd be very careful on the higher end cards like the McTominay that I've bought, just because I imagine what we're going to see is like a crash with Prem TOTS, then into a rise into the weekend league night, and just like trying to navigate that could be a little bit rough. So if you want to play a little bit safe, just stick to the cheaper cards, simple as. But everyone knows out of packs, Team of the Season cards can do kind of nice, and then you sell them before Ultimate Team of the Season, right? Before we start getting like the ridiculous guarantees. So you sell them like into next week. That can do absolutely fine. Fodder can probably be fine, but as you guys know, we're going to be doing mass bids tomorrow night, and if like Fodder's going to drop tomorrow night. Think about how many people are opening Prem Team of the Season packs. Like, there's going to be so much tradable supply on the market. We could get the Embuemo, Casemiro, SBC or whatever, and that raises it a little bit. But I would not hold Fodder into Friday. No, I would start selling that. 85s did really well. If you've got anything, I would sell it after content tonight on Thursday. Everyone will be doing pack save ready for Team of the Season. You could see these even go towards 2,000 coins, and on lazies a little bit higher, so they could do really well. Just know that, yeah, I wouldn't hold Fodder into content tomorrow. Even, you know, Team of the Weeks, Team of the Seasons that you're holding as Fodder, I would just be careful with, unless, again, you're doing like an out-of-pack longer hold. But I'm going to be selling my Ronaldinhos. If I lose on them, that's kind of fine. I'll still be on 17 mil coins, give or take, so I'm not too stressed about that, but it's just a little bit of a gamble play now we're getting towards the end of the game. I'm honestly, if you guys have been on the streams recently, we're just having a lot more fun, trading cards, opening packs, so we're getting towards the end of the game. We're on near 20 million coins. It's that time to start enjoying it, and I recommend you guys doing the same as well. So get your pack saved, get your money up, not your funny up. But on top of that as well, I am going to be trying to get liquid for Friday. Like, I'm not going to try and hold cards into it. Don't worry. You'll see on the stream, we should at least have 17 to 18 million back ready for that stream. Or if Ronaldinho dies, maybe closer to 16. It would be a bit of a laugh. Who knows? But you guys know I like to leave you with a controversial, is that the right word? Controversial Reddit post that maybe, you know, let's see what you guys think about it. I just thought it was funny. Someone posted, Endgame strategy. This is someone who's new to FIFA, by the way. What carries over to FC 27? I read that coins or FC points are carried over from previous games. Is that true? And is there anything else EA allows you to carry over? Now, conversation for you guys. Just a very quick open question. Carrying coins over would be stupid. Imagine I had 20 million by the start of the game next year. No, that's forget that. Is there any way you would enjoy FIFA more if there was some sort of carryover system until the next game? So, for example, maybe you had an Evo card from this game. You could carry them over. They get dropped to, like, what you call base stats. Maybe they get dropped to a 60 rated card that has, like, all 60 stats, you know what I mean? Or something like that. But maybe they keep the same dynamic. They just keep the same dynamic image. Or they get a badge on them. They get a badge that says FC26. I think that could be a really, really, really cool idea for FC27 that makes people want to play the next game, where you get to pick 3 slots, maybe like 3 slots. It has to be a card you've evoed. It'll drop them to like base stats, do you know what I mean, and 0 play styles. But they keep the dynamic. You can put a badge or even a cosmetic on them, like a little trim around the outside of the card. It's like a special one for that. I think people would absolutely love that, because it got me thinking, what would we carry over? And I think it'd have to be something that has no impact on the meta game, no impact on the market, something that's just more, you know, a little bit sentimental. I think FIFA really missed out on doing stuff that's more sentimental. Maybe you've even got like a collection book where it carries over for, oh my God, what an idea I've just cooked up. A collection book style thing for every FIFA game, where in the top left, you have the, like, how many cards you had on FC26, what was your highest rated card, what was your most expensive card, what was your best pack pull, that sort of stuff. And you had one for every FIFA, almost like a little record of stats in like a little section, but it carries through to every FIFA, so you could go back and see all like your progress from the previous years. I think something like that would be really cool. I wish EA did more sentimental stuff. EA, honestly, sometimes focus on the wrong things, I think. And I think even though it's probably not what we want them to focus on gameplay and the menu and stuff. I just think that would be a nice addition. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Boys and girls, I appreciate all the support during Team of the Season recently. We got mixed reviews of what the content is like we always do. But honestly, just appreciate you all. We're trying to get towards 20,000 subscribers, I guess. So if you want to subscribe, if you're new to the channel, go for it. If you're not subscribed, but you watch the videos, go for it. If we hit 20,000 subs, I don't know. Will we do something? Maybe. I don't know. I'm really enjoying the content in a minute, mainly because of you guys, mainly because the streams, the Discord, and these videos. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you all in a bizzle.